Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Kevin Miller, and today I'll be speaking with Sharon Wilton and Tracy Willard. Today's show is sponsored by St. Clair County Department of Veterans Affairs. Welcome, ladies, representing the Blue Water Chamber today in your role. But let's start with you, Sharon, and talk to us a little bit about the main topic of conversation, which is your Volunteer Recruitment Fair.
Super. Thanks for having us, Kevin. So the Blue Water Chamber is sponsoring an event September 30th at Birchwood Mall in which area nonprofits can have a table for a small fee and they can recruit volunteers. So participants can come and basically shop for a nonprofit that they might want to contribute their time and talents to.
How many would we be talking about here, nonprofits, I mean?
Typically we have between 20 and 25, but we have lots of room at the mall, so we're hoping to encourage all the nonprofits to be there.
And welcome, Tracy. I know you from your background at Hunter Hospitality House, but you in this role are volunteering as part of the Blue Water Chamber too. So tell us about your role there.
So I love to be a part of this committee, especially this volunteer fair, because just from my point of view as a nonprofit leader, recruiting volunteers is difficult. And this is such a great opportunity to invite the public in, no matter what your age and your talent. Come on in and see what all of the nonprofits have to offer for your volunteer time.
So as somebody watching this would be wondering, do I need any special skills or talents? I mean, address that.
Not at all, no. And each nonprofit represented has different things that need to be done and really relies on the community and volunteer time. And if you go to one table and you find, this isn't necessarily my interest, then go to the next and you might find out that it's exactly the right fit for you.
We were talking before we went on the air that my sister and brother-in-law were looking, after they both retired, for a volunteer opportunity. Ended up cleaning at the Hunter Hospitality House. There's a myriad of opportunities for people to engage in the community.
Absolutely. They are some of our prized volunteers and actually won awards this year for Volunteer of the Year.
So what would you like to know, for people to know, as you're approaching this fair?
Sure. So if you're someone who's interested in being a volunteer, decide how much time you might have to offer or what are you really passionate about. You may want to help an organization that works with animals or the elderly or food insecurity. So figure out what your passion is. If you don't know what that is, this is a great opportunity to come and talk to all the nonprofits about their needs and what types of opportunities are out there. So it's definitely a great chance to look at all the area nonprofits and see what's out there that you can do.
Sharon, as you mentioned that, I found my mind wandering and thinking, give us some examples of a minimum amount of hours or of kind of a half-time or full-time type opportunity.
So there's lots of opportunities. You could have just a one-time opportunity, like I've gone to Hunter House and helped with mailings. So that's like an afternoon of contributing my time to help out. Or someone may want to go to an office, for example, and make phone calls for a nonprofit 2 or 3 times a week. Or it could be a virtual volunteer. Say you have some human resource background and a nonprofit might have some questions about human resource related issues. That could be a phone call.
I know we're going to have the information on the screen, but September 30th is the date. As somebody comes to the Birchwood Mall, I think at 1 o'clock, from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, where will they go in the mall and what will they find when they get there?
So they could enter the back entrance where the movie theater is or enter through the food court. We'll be in that corridor down towards the north part of the mall.
And they'll see tables, or they'll see just a number of organizations, nonprofits there?
Yes, there's going to be a registration table for the chamber. You can go and sign in that you're there, and then the tables will be down the hall, and you can just go from one to the next, and it'll be really clear where we are.
Obviously, we have a lot of businesses in our community, but we have tons of nonprofits who kind of are the heartbeat, if you will, of doing a lot of great things for our community as well. So this is an opportunity, I think, for our public to really engage. Maybe they've been looking for an opportunity to engage and volunteer some of their time. So this is a great opportunity for them.
Yeah, we love coordinating this event. This is, I think our 5th one. We began it in 2017 and took a little break during COVID and back at it.
I bet you have found, Sharon, you found people that have come out of the woodwork and now are just so engaged with a nonprofit through this venture.
Absolutely. Nonprofits really rely on volunteers to help them carry out their mission. If they don't have volunteers, then it could be a cost to that organization to provide services, and they might not be able to provide as many services. So it's very, very important. And I think that it's just great. Volunteering is really good for your health and your mental capacity, and it keeps you busy. And for people like myself who are unretired, it's a great opportunity to be out there and meet new people.
That's a great way to put it. Well, thank you both for visiting with us today, and we hope you have a wonderful event on September 30th at the mall.
Thanks so much.
Thank
Great
you.
to be here.
And thank you for joining us on Spotlight.